I know it's here somewhere. Finally. Oh, it's time for the doctor. You're listening to Dr. Bill, the computer curmudgeon. Take it away, Doctor.
Well, it's that time again, and the doctor is in. It's time once again for Dr. Bill, the computer curmudgeon. And on the show today, we have that promised rant that I said I was going to do on the last show. I said it might be on this next show, but I wasn't sure. Now I'm sure. Because I've had some things happen that make me want to do a rant. And so, I'm gonna do it. We are proud members of the Tech Podcast Network. I hit the wrong button. We are proud members of the Tech Podcast Network. TechPodcast.com. If it's tech, it's right here on Dr. Bill, the computer curmudgeon. We're also proud members of the International Association of Internet Broadcasters. You know, when you hit the wrong button, you got two choices. You can either hit the right button and move on, just what I did, or you can start over. I don't want to start over. This show's all going to be about a rant anyway. Might as well just go for it. You can go to the blog. The blog, of course, is drbill.tv, drbill.tv, as it says there on the screen. I haven't written anything, but that's where the show is anchored. It's where it resides. Yes. Listen, we're going to be talking about some stuff that involves security, privacy. So I want to put up the ad here for private internet access. This is my personal VPN that I use. This is the one that I actually use, and I really like it. Okay? And that's why I'm glad that we can feature it here on the Netcast, because this is how you can stay safe. Go to this link, drbill.tv/VPN for a great deal, okay? You will be glad that you went there, particularly after we talk about some of the things we're going to be talking about. Just saying. All right. First thing I want to do. Very good. Fred's right on top of things. He's let me know, kind of reminded me, that we also have a Geek Software of the Week. So the Geek Software of the Week this week is RoboForm. RoboForm. That should be like a robot, effect. RoboForm. Anyway. But RoboForm is now what has replaced LastPass in my life. Yes. By the way, as I do this show, this is Monday, November 30th. They're cutting the grass out there. You probably can't hear it because of the good old Shure SM7B, but at some point they'll probably come by and just really be loud right outside the window. They're getting closer all the time. Anyway, you probably can't hear them, so it's like I'm hearing them and going, it's during a show, but you probably can't hear them. Anyway, see, the SM7B is it's an awesome microphone. It eliminates all that background noise that I'm hearing. See, I don't get to not hear it, so I've just got to keep moving on. Anyway, the point is, RoboForm has taken the place of LastPass. LastPass, it came to my attention. This is old news, but it came to my attention that LastPass was purchased by the people who do LogMeIn. And LogMeIn and I have a history that goes back a ways. LogMeIn used to be my take over someone's PC and help them tool of choice. Until one day, one fateful day, when they said, we're going to start charging everybody out the wazoo, and if you don't pay, we're going to cut you off. It used to be free. Well, phooey on that. So I ripped, with malicious intent, I ripped LogMeIn off of all the machines that I'd installed it on and got rid of them. Then they turn around and buy LastPass, which is my favorite password manager. Used to be my favorite password manager. And I'm just not happy. I tell you, I'm the computer curmudgeon, and I got all curmudgeonly about it. And I said, ain't gonna stand. So I found a new, to me, password manager, form filler outer thing that will retain my passwords. I can use long, ugly, secure passwords, and I don't even have to remember them, which is a good thing. Yes. So, RoboForm. Let's take a look at that in operation. Okay, here we are looking at RoboForm. RoboForm is what I'm using to replace LastPass. Now, I'm sitting here at my Squirrel Mail access because I like to use Squirrel Mail for my email. You notice I've got a little green robot over here. Because I have RoboForm enabled, I got the little green robot. If I click him, then it will come up and fill in my username, which is my email address, and my password, which is a long, ugly password. I can then click log on. And amazingly enough, I am in my email. Okay? Now, I've fuzzed out everything because I don't want you seeing my email. That would be, cyber security issue-y badness. But then I can sign out, and I'm out of the application. But that's how RoboForm works. Now, the cool thing is it works as a password manager within, in this case, Brave, which is, Chromium-based browser. But Brave allows a plug-in. I get the plug-in, and then I can set this up, and I have access to everything I need to have access to. When I log into an account, it fills in the password for me. It also is running here in the tray as a, back in the day, way back in the day, this used to be called like a Terminate and Stay Resident program, TSR. It's not really that anymore. Now it's just a program that runs in the background and sits here in the tray. And I could do things, based on what's in the tray there. So there you go. That's how RoboForms works for me. I tried to use something that wouldn't give away anything, and even then, I blocked stuff out because of security reasons. I didn't want to show you like how I log into a bank or account or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. But that is RoboForm, and I trust that you will find it as useful as I do, particularly if you want to replace LastPass. The cool thing is you can actually pull all your LastPass information that is collected over the years into RoboForm, which is kind of neat. Okay, you see? See how easy that is? And it works, and it's great, and it's not very expensive. So I'm down with that. Yes. Now, for the rant, the aforementioned rant that I said I was going to rant upon. I don't know. That's probably not right. But here it is. Here it is. Google is evil. We've established that. We know that to be true. Google is evil. Microsoft is evil. Here's the thing. Big tech is evil. I'm telling you. Now, let me give you a little background. Just a little background here to set up the rant. Most people watch this show, and they know it's a tech show, and they know I do funny stuff, bits, and things, and they like the fact that I have an imaginary friend called Fred, P-H-R-E-D, Fred. Say hi, Fred. See? He's out there. You say, but he's an imaginary friend. How can he be out there? He is. Anyway, Fred, all of these things I do, these little sticks that I do, okay? You watch that and you think, there's Dr. Bill is just this big, lovable fuzzball. And you'd be right. I am a big, lovable fuzzball. But I do have opinions. That's why I'm a curmudgeon. Go look up what a curmudgeon is. The short definition is an old dude with opinions. Yes, and I certainly qualify. But the point is, I was going to mention that today is November 30th. It's my birthday. November 30th. It's also Cyber Monday. Yes. So you should go out and buy your cybers. your tech today to give away to people. You should give away tech for Christmas. That's what makes my Christmas happy and merry, so forth. Yes, I celebrate Jesus' birthday. That's a good thing. And that's all good. But I like getting shiny tech things for Christmas. I usually do. Because my wife knows it's got to be shiny and beep and have electronics in it to make me happy. For the most part. Few exceptions. But Cyber Monday is today. Today is my birthday, and it's my 65th birthday. I know some of you are going, what? 65, dude? You're old. You're older than dirt. No, I'm not. I happen to know dirt that's older than I am. But I'm young at heart. Hey, I'm tech savvy and I do a tech show on YouTube. I have, as a matter of fact, for over 15 years. Yes, 15 years I've been doing a show like this. Yes, and you'd say, but Dr. Bill, you only have 500 and some subscribers. If you've been doing it for over 15 years, why isn't it more popular? I don't know. I did get a new subscriber just last week. First one in a long time. So I must be doing something right. Anyway. But in all that time, I've just been a big lovable fuzzball. And I haven't told you certain things about myself that you may suspect, but don't really know for sure. I even had a guy tell me one time. He wrote it in a comment on a YouTube video I did. I didn't publish it for the world to see because I thought this is a controversial thing to get into on the, comments of a YouTube video. I had made some comment. I forget what it was. Some slight comment. And this guy berated me. He said, you need to tell us what your political leanings are. And I went, why? Why? I do a tech show. I talk tech. And I do funny bits. That's my stick. Shtick. Not a stick. No. If I had a stick, I have a hammer. Hold on. This is a hammer. So I have a hammer, but I don't have a stick. I have a shtick. Okay? Put that over there before I hurt something like myself. Anyway. So I do funny things. And I talk tech. What does that have to do with my politics? I don't know. So this guy was all bent out of shape, wanting me to tell everybody what my politics were. Well, today I'm gonna tell you a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Probably way more than I should, but a little bit more. I told somebody at work many years ago. They said, so Dr. Bill, are you a liberal or a conservative? I said, well, I'm pretty conservative. They said, really? I said, oh yeah. They said, well, How conservative are you? I said, well, let's put it this way. Rush Limbaugh is a little to the left of me. Now, I know some of you out there going, what? Well, here's the thing. I keep my sense of humor about things. Okay? I don't let things get to me too much. So the fact that I'm conservative, who cares? You shouldn't. I know there's probably people out there that want to string me up from the nearest yardarm, if there are those around anymore, and hang me. But I'm still a big lovable fuzzball. So why would you want to do that? I'm just saying. So anyway, yes, I'm conservative. So for the guy who wanted to rant and say, you gotta tell us where you're coming from politically. So now you know. Does it change anything? No. But here's the thing. Here's my rant. My rant is that big tech is extremely liberal. Now, that's not news to anybody. Google, Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, Twitter, the whole of big tech is liberal. That's okay with me. You know. But here's where I have to rant a bit. And that is this. Just because I'm conservative, don't cut me off. Don't shut down what I'm saying. I have the right to say whatever I want to say because of free speech. Free as in speech. Okay? I'm a great believer in free speech. It's hard to say. Wow. But I'm a great believer in free speech. Okay? If you're liberal, you have the right to say liberal stuff. Now, you know, I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to you say liberal stuff. Okay? That's my choice. And you have the choice to say it. I have the choice to tune in or not. Okay? That's fine. But if you and your cronies, talking to you, big tech, if you decide that what I'm saying is not worthwhile or is wrong, then you cut me off. I don't like that. Now, let me give you an example of how that works. I post things on Facebook. Okay? Like a lot of people. A lot of people like to post things on Facebook. Well, if you post the wrong stuff on Facebook, they'll put a little warning. You know, it's like, this comes with a warning. They'll put a warning that says, this guy is a kook, and you shouldn't believe anything he says. Well, that's your choice, I guess. If you're Facebook, you're Mark Zuckerberg, and you want to make everybody like me that's a conservative look bad, I suppose you can do that if you want. But then, see, to go the next step further and just delete posts or shut me down because of what I'm saying, that goes against free speech. All of a sudden, on a platform that's supposed to be an open platform, now I can't say anything I want to say? And let me tell you what they did to me just a few days ago. I discovered this. This frustrates me. They rig the defaults on Facebook so that whenever you post something, unless you're paying close attention, you're posting it only to yourself. Well, guess what? I know what I think. There are those that wonder if that's the case. But I do. I don't need to post it to myself. Why would you need to post it to yourself? Okay? I don't go around talking to myself that much. Okay, so I talk to Fred. Okay, I'll cop to that. But I don't talk to myself, like I said, very much. Sometimes I have to hold an intelligent conversation, and I need an expert to talk to, so I'll talk to myself. Okay, but, here's the thing. If you post to yourself, nobody sees it. The whole purpose of posting on Facebook is for other people to see it and comment on it. That's why it's called social media. Social media. So you can share and enjoy. Okay? So, unbeknownst to me, I was posting to myself. Now you might say, yeah, but Dr. Bill, you could just notice that it said post to yourself instead of public. I never had to notice before. Now I have to notice. Why? Because they just wanted to shut me down is why. Now here's the other thing. You may have noticed that I have this show, this very show that you're watching right now. I have this show on YouTube. I now have it on BitChute, which I have for several months and months. I have it on, now, Rumble. Okay? I have it on lots of different platforms. Why, you may ask? Because if YouTube ever decides that they're tired of me saying Google is evil, which they might, because Google owns YouTube, and cut me off and delete my account, I'll still be out there. So, you need to subscribe to my Rumble account. It's at rumble.com. Look up Dr. Bill Bailey. DrBillBailey. Dr. Bill Bailey wrote one word, run together. So go to Rumble and subscribe. Rumble has committed to be open, not closed, like YouTube is becoming. Okay, same thing with Facebook. As Facebook battens down the hatches, I have joined MeWe, MEWE.com, and I'm Dr. Bill Bailey there, DrBillBailey, run together one word, at MeWe. I'm also on Parler, PARLER.com, okay? Because, again, they have committed to remaining open. All right? So, if they're going to shut me down and they're going to cut me off, I'm going to go someplace else. Now, I'm going to stay on Facebook as long as I can till they completely pull the plug. I'm going to stay on Twitter as long as I can until they completely pull the plug, because there's lots of people that follow me there. Well, not lots, but some. Like I said, 500 and some on YouTube. You know, I'd like it to be more like 5 million or 50,000, but it's 500 or so. You do what you can, okay? So, my point is, don't censor me, dude. It's like the guy, you know, that said, don't tase me, bro. You remember that long ago? Don't tase me, bro. Don't censor me, bro. Okay? That's my rant. Yeah, but Dr. Bill, you don't have a solution other than going to other platforms. You're right. But at least I can do that. I can diversify. You know, it's like diversifying your investments is a good idea for your finances. Well, in my case, diversifying my platforms is a good idea. So that's what I've done. So, if you agree with my rant, that's fine. If you disagree with my rant, that's fine. You have the right to say what you will as well. Okay? Ooh, I just got something from Amazon. It's notifying me with a notification. So that's good. I got something at the door waiting on me. I like that. You might not have even heard that because this mic is so good at cutting out outside noises. But that was a pretty loud toot toot. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the rant. Hope you enjoyed RoboForm. Join me again next time. Remember until then that the doctor is out of here.
Dr. Bill, the Computer Curmudgeon, is a production of DrBillDaily.net with all the honors, rights, and privileges thereunto appertaining.